How's it going, everybody? Do you like the look of my contraption here? Don't even ask. I'll try to explain it by the end of this video. But first, we have rubber. Rubber. So, I'm making a hazmat suit. Because before I can... God, I have got to learn how to empty an inventory once in a while. Good gravy. Before I can do the testing of trying to make aluminum, I need to have a hazmat suit to deal with the steam. So, I went picking flowers today so I could make some orange dye. Let's see if I have any idea how to remember how to do this. That, and then that again. This will do that part. This will do that part. And then we need this, and this, and that. Is it this way? Alright, what am I doing wrong? Oh, duh. I forgot the orange. Gotta have the orange. There we go. Why did I just try to grab it from up there? That was kind of dumb. Okay, so now I have some extra iron bars we don't need. I'll throw them on the shelf for now. Go ahead and put on my hazmat suit. Not gonna wear it all the time because that's a good way to lose it. Especially the boots, because I take fall damage all the time. There's my rubber boots. So there we go. Now I have a hazmat suit. Now I can grab things out of here and grab stuff out of here and let things evaporate in there and not take damage. Oh yeah, the other thing I need to make a trowel. Is it 4? I think it's 4. 2, 3, 4. Nope, it's only 2, stupid. There we go. Now I got a weeding trowel. Alright, so this is my box that I go picking up stuff with. Instead of having a backpack, I use these 3 boxes here and I take them with me. And I can carry stuff back. And I got something new out here in my crops. I have no idea what it is. I just grew this sugar cane, but I know what that is. This one here. I'm not sure yet if that's going to be a metal or if that's going to be one of the other things that has them green stems on it. But the next thing I'm making is the Electrolyzer. And let me try to explain this. I went ahead and made that centrifuge, and I only had enough aluminum to make 1 electric motor. So I decided I was going to use the electric motor to run both of them. I would just have to come back here and wrench whichever direction. Now, if it's something that I want to run through the centrifuge, I can run this one and it will deposit it through these electrum item pipes straight into the centrifuge. If there's something in the centrifuge, then it'll drop it in the box, and I've gotten 37 bauxite already. Now the problem is bauxite, if you electrolyze it, gives you a tiny pile of aluminum dust. But if you centrifuge it, it gives you gallium. I don't want gallium. I want aluminum. So I need to make an electrolyzer next, which I also need to make some more generators. But I'm going to do that today while I'm trying to do this. Now, what I've got set up with this weird concoction here, this is my shutoff switch for now, only because I don't have a lot of aluminum to make the panels and haven't set up a real electrical grid type thing. Now, I put a comparator down here which is reading the contents of my bat box. Problem is it doesn't update. I'll show you what I mean. If I hit this switch, that updates the redstone and it puts out the power. So you'll see it's got 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. And it will stay reading 15 as long as this is really close to full. But because it takes more power per run here than what it can feed out of the generator, it's going to lose power. So eventually this will go down. Wait a minute. Did I leave that switch on? Yeah, okay, I left the switch on. So see, now it's dropped down to 13. And eventually it'll run down to where this will go to 0, which will allow this to turn on, which will turn this off. So basically it's a kill switch. The reason why I'm doing that is because I could set this to emit if empty, but if I do that, then it's going to let it get all the way to empty, and I don't want it to get all the way to empty and then turn back on, because then once it gets more power, then it's going to turn right back on, and it's not going to have enough to actually do anything. Where this has already done 7 runs and it's getting ready to do the 8th one. Okay, why is it why is that putting out power? This thing was working just fine. Okay, the switch had to be off. Oh, I had this set up and working just fine. Now for some reason I'm trying to show it to you and it's not making sense. Alright. Switch is off, so it's not putting out power. You'll see it's not updating the redstone. Even though this is getting power, this still reads 0. So I'll let this fill up a little bit and try this again. I got one more piece. I'm trying to make some invar. I need to make a new wrench. I want to use invar this time. Okay. Now you'll see it's got 4, which is not enough to update this. So it's still not turning on. And see, this is right about where the power should stop. It should turn it off when it gets to about that much power. And it's been working really good, because that's how I did most of this 37 bauxite here, was with this kill switch. Alright, so now it's on. It's got a power of 2. And it should be able to run about both of those that are in there before it shuts off. See, it's not updating right again. Because it should have already went down to power of 1 already up here, and it's not. I've got to find a better better way of doing this. I don't like this. The comparator isn't like working right. You gotta keep playing with this stupid thing. I need to find a better comparator. If anybody knows of one that works better or a better way of doing this, let me know. I am absolutely terrible with redstone. I'm actually using this as a reason to try to learn redstone a little better. I've watched Etho and Generic B and I'm trying to think of his name right now. Dude makes board games. It's one of the A guys from the Minecrackers. But I watch him all the time, and the stuff they can do with redstone is just amazing. I suck at it. Anyways, that's what I've been doing. I'm going to work on today getting a bunch of aluminum done up, because I need to make an electrolyzer. And let's see if I can find it here. Okay, am I like completely... Yeah, I'm completely blind. There it is. So this just needs a regular aluminum, not a robust. So it's just going to take 8 pieces of aluminum there. And then I need platinum, which is going to be the hard part here, is getting the platinum wires, and then tin wires. So let me look real quick and see what ways we have of getting platinum in here. Look at tiny. It's byproducts off of crushed nickel ore, which I haven't gotten any regular nickel yet. Washing iridium, which I ain't got any of that yet. Electrolyzing mithril, I don't think that spawns in my world. Platinum. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty much gonna have to find an iridium vein or some actual nickel. And with the changes, I don't know if nickel actually spawns now. I haven't been through my New York iron. I can't do that because I don't have Galacticraft, and I sure as heck could find it quicker than going that way. So yeah, I'm pretty well screwed on that until I find an iridium vein or some regular nickel, because all I got right now for nickel is pentallite and garnierite. And as far as I know, those just give off basically nickel. And that's going to be my best way of getting aluminum. I did notice, I'll take you guys for a little walk here real quick. Let's look at my crop here. Oh, it's indigo. That's purple flowers, basically. It's from Red Power. Is there actually a recipe in here now where we can... you're going to be a problem. You're going to mess up my crops over there. How about you just go away before you go hopping on the good stuff over here. Here, I'll beat you with redstone. That sound like a good idea? My own little rubber farm, you guys are. Give me that back. Alright, let's look at this again. Use. Squeezer gives you indigo dust, which will make that. And that can be used for absolutely nothing. Well, it should at least be able to be a color. Okay, so I gotta ask Greg about that, because that should be purple. Should be able to be used for purple dye. So I will have to get on to him about that. By the way, when we do the update video for the new one that's coming out, there's something hilarious in there that he put in there just because I had to ask him a question. And I'm using this little trip we're taking here as a test for you guys. I want you guys to tell me what you think. I changed the settings on my OBS. I did it a couple videos ago, and I haven't set anything up till now because I haven't done a whole lot of moving. But everything should be a lot clearer now. It shouldn't blur like it used to. Or at least not as bad. And I want to know if you guys can tell the difference like I noticed when I changed it. I got more magnetite over here. It's not what I'm over here for. Do I got a shovel? Yes, I got a shovel. I had showed you guys over there that I had another bauxite vein over there. And I have been really kind of worried. Oh, I need that. That's copper. I should have emptied my inventory. There's tin too. I'm gonna have to come back and get that when I can, when my inventory isn't completely freaking racked of crap. And I'm wearing my hazmat suit like a dummy, and I'm gonna mess up my boots because I'm going to take fall damage over here. But over here, there it is. I've got another bauxite vein here, which is pretty good size from what it looks like. A lot of times when you find them on the side of mountains like this, there'll be a lot of it missing. But this one looks like it's pretty good size. There's some more copper right there. And another tin, it looks like. And then, let me see if I come up and over this hill. There's another one right here above it. Because these can't be connected, not all the way down there. They're only like 10 apart, or 10 high. So here's another vein up here. And this one goes all the way through this mountain, I do believe, because if I come over here on this side, there's more right here. So I've got at least 2 more bauxite veins, and I think, was it over here? I was thinking I seen another one over here somewhere, but it might actually be connected to one of these two. Let me go around this corner here. See if I can find it. I know I see more magnetite over here too. There's another lignite vein. So I got some pretty nice veins right here close to the surface for things that I actually need. Now the lignite won't be as important here pretty soon. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. I think I'm going to build a ice tray up here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it up here or if I'm going to go over on my thing, but I need to get some ice made. And I haven't found any water up high enough to make an ice tray. Here's a well that comes right up to here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks from the snow level, so I could actually, if I wanted to, make a floodgate and a pump and put it right up here and be able to flood the ice tray to make it automatic, so I didn't have to do it with a bucket. There's that other bauxite I've seen, but I think this is the other side of that one over there, because it should come right through here, and this is that other side over here. So I should have plenty of titanium. I was kind of worried about how much titanium I was going to have, because I've gone through almost all the titanium I had in that other vein already, and that's what I've been making my axes out of. It's the reason why I haven't made a titanium sword yet, which is an awesome sword to have, but I didn't want to use up all the titanium for swords when I needed them for axes and things like that. But I'll show you what I mean about the limonite. If you look at ash, which I have tons of, and you look at uses for it, if I put it in a centrifuge, 16 EU a tick, I get carbon. And carbon is what I need to make iron. So I can now use all of that ash that I had from my charcoal to make carbon. It'll just take me extra charcoal to make it. Alright, so that's going to be it today. Just making some stuff with my rubber and showing you guys the centrifuge I made. I'm going to get to work doing some more digging, look for some iridium, some regular nickel. Still trying to find some poly so I can make another crucible eventually. Not really hard looking for that because it's not something I really need at the moment. So take it easy, enjoy. Hopefully the new update will be out and I can show you the new things in there pretty soon. I think it was supposed to come out today, but it's early today, so you never know. And I will see you guys next time.